What up, this Woody Woods is just in this clip I was watching on Tucker. I was watching Tucker this morning, and he brings up about Butler, Pennsylvania, and the opioid crisis, how no one of our leaders has done anything for us working class people. It's a great clip. I'm going to play it.
But our professional class is not impressed by Butler. They don't consider Butler, Pennsylvania, or places like it, the future. To them, places like Butler are embarrassing relics of a past best forgotten. The men of Butler may have built this country, and they did, but they mean nothing to our leaders now. You can be certain of that because when large numbers of people in Butler started killing themselves with narcotics, no one in Washington or New York or Los Angeles said a word about it.
All of America. That's my town, too. I've lost 6 friends since March, since COVID, due to deaths of despair from suicide and overdose. I know not a single person who has died of COVID. I don't even know anyone that's gotten COVID, but I know 6 people who have either killed themselves or overdosed. And to me, that's both killing yourself. They don't give a shit. They profit on it.
And so it continued. There have now been so many opioid deaths in Butler that a few years ago, residents built an overdose memorial in the middle of town. MSNBC didn't cover that. So given all of that, it was interesting how the people around Butler feel about Donald Trump. Here are the pictures of the president's rally there on Saturday night. Tens of thousands of people came. So many people that the crowd obscured the horizon. It looked like a visit from the Pope. When was the last time a political...
Fuck. Better than the Pope. Not my Pope. Not anymore.
...speech drew that many people? Well, the media didn't ask. Instead, they attacked the rally as a super spreader event. Trump endangers thousands in Pennsylvania. Okay, we'll leave the epidemiology to CNN. But the question still hung in the air. Why did all those people come? Why? They must have known that Donald Trump is the most evil man who's ever lived. They've heard that every day for 5 years. They know that people who support Donald Trump are also evil. They're bigots, they're morons, they're racist cult members. They know that Americans have been fired from their jobs for supporting Donald Trump. Not to mention kicked off social media, belittled by their kids' teachers, shunned by decent society. Only losers and freaks support Donald Trump. People in Butler knew all of that. But on Saturday, they went to the Donald Trump rally anyway. Why exactly did they do that? We should be pondering that question deeply as we watch tomorrow's returns and as we live through the aftermath of them. Millions of Americans sincerely love Donald Trump. They love him in spite of everything they've heard. They love him often in spite of himself. They're not deluded. They know exactly who Trump is. They love him anyway. They love Donald Trump because no one else loves them.
Exactly.
The country they built, the country their ancestors fought for over hundreds of years, has left them to die in their unfashionable little towns, mocked and despised by the sneering half-wits with finance degrees, but no actual skills.
Finance degrees. Who are they, Tucker? Name them. Name them, Tuck. They finance degrees and bankers, right? Maybe media types, Hollywood, moguls, huh? What do they all have in common?
Who seem to run everything all of a sudden. Whatever Donald Trump's faults, he is better than the rest of the people in charge. At least he doesn't hate them for their weakness.
What do all of them have in common? And the Sacklers. What do all those people, what do bankers, financiers, Hollywood producers, and the Sacklers have in common? Let's see. The dots are connecting. Oh, I know. It's the...
Donald Trump, in other words, is and has always been a living indictment of the people who run this country. That was true 4 years ago when Trump came out of nowhere to win the presidency, and it's every bit as true right now. Maybe even more true than it's ever been. And it will remain true, regardless of whether Donald Trump wins re-election. Trump rose because they failed.
Yep.
It's as simple as that. If the people in charge had done a halfway decent job with the country they inherited, if they'd cared about anything other than themselves, even for just a moment, Donald Trump would still be hosting Celebrity Apprentice. But they didn't. Instead, they were incompetent and narcissistic and cruel and relentlessly dishonest.
Yep.
They wrecked what they didn't build. They lied about it.
Yep.
They hurt anyone who told the truth about what they were doing. That's true.
And they flooded the country with non-Americans. Come on. Come on. Who are they? Let's name them.
We watched. America is still a great country, the best in the world, but our ruling class is disgusting.
Yup.
A vote for Trump is a vote against them.
Amen.
That's what's going on in that picture. That's what's going on in this country.
God bless America. Today, guys, have a good day. Go out and vote. Let's beat these people and set up for a next election. We need to find, I suggest we find a working class guy, not career politician, who can relate to us. If votes are the voice, all we need to do is support one man. It could be working class, non-politician. They could rip his credentials all day long, but the fact is, that's the only people that care about us and who help us. Someone that's been through it with us. Someone that's seen the opioid epidemic, seen their community just get ravished and destroyed, and the neighbors change, and it's gross. Let's stop having to build these opioid memorials and shit. And I don't know, just go out and vote today and have a good day. I just thought that was a great clip. All right, peace. Oh yeah, like and subscribe.